Welcome to a journey that will take your breath away, from the heart of Norway's fjords to the serene landscapes of Sweden. Our adventure begins here, in Bergen, the city nestled between 7 mountains, famously known as the gateway to the fjords. Just look at this view from above. It's those colorful wooden houses lining the old wharf. That's Bergen, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, buzzing with centuries of history. It's a city where every cobblestone street tells a story, a perfect starting point for the epic scenery that awaits. From the lively harbor of Bergen, we set sail. Feel the gentle sway of the ship as we glide into the vast, open waters, leaving the city behind. The real magic begins as we navigate into the narrow arms of the fjords. The air gets cooler, the sounds of the city fade, and all you can hear is the whisper of the wind and the call of seabirds. Look up. The cliffs on either side seem to reach for the sky, their sheer rocky faces plunging dramatically into the deep, dark water below. It's a humbling experience, making you feel so small in the face of nature's grandeur. Then, the sound begins to build, a distant roar that grows with every minute. It's the sound of water, thousands of gallons of it, cascading down the mountainside. Waterfalls are the lifeblood of the fjords, and they are everywhere. Some are delicate ribbons of silver, others are powerful torrents crashing into the sea. Each one is unique, carving its own path down the ancient rock, feeding the emerald green waters of the fjord. This is a landscape that feels alive, constantly changing with the light and the weather. It's raw, it's powerful, and it's utterly unforgettable. Now, we are entering a place of legend, the Geirangerfjord. This is another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and once you're here, you understand why. It's often called the jewel in the crown of the Norwegian Fjords. The fjord twists and turns, revealing new, awe-inspiring vistas around every bend. The water is a deep, mesmerizing blue-green, reflecting the sky and the towering mountains like a perfect mirror. There's a sense of tranquility here, a profound peace that settles over you as you drift through this masterpiece of nature. Look over there to the side of the cliff. Those are the famous Seven Sisters waterfalls. 7 separate streams of water dancing their way down the rock face, side by side. Legend has it, they are 7 unmarried sisters, forever dancing, while just across the fjord. A single powerful waterfall known as the Suitor tries to woo them in vain. It's stories like these that add to the myth and magic of this place. And not far from them, you can see the Bridal Veil, a delicate waterfall that drapes over the rocks like a fine, translucent veil. It's a truly romantic and ethereal sight. But the fjords aren't just for looking at, they're for exploring. The best way to truly connect with this landscape is to get right into it. Imagine stepping off the boat and onto a winding trail. With every step, you climb higher, and the views just get more and more spectacular. The air is so fresh and clean up here. You can see the entire fjord snaking its way through the valley below, the cruise ships looking like tiny toys. It's a perspective that fills you with a sense of accomplishment and wonder. This is a hiker's paradise, with trails for every skill level, from gentle walks to challenging climbs. If you'd rather be on the water, there's nothing quite like kayaking in the calm fjord. Paddling silently across the glassy surface, you can get up close and personal with the waterfalls, feeling their spray on your face. You're at eye level with the water, and the scale of the surrounding cliffs becomes even more immense. It's just you, your paddle, and the incredible silence of the fjord. It's a meditative, almost spiritual experience, connecting you to the natural world in a very direct and personal way. This is a memory that will stay with you forever. Tucked away in the bends of the fjords are charming little villages that seem frozen in time. Let's take a stroll through Olden, a perfect example of fjord life. Brightly colored houses with grass roofs, the shoreline, surrounded by lush green fields and blossoming fruit trees. The pace of life here is slow and peaceful. You can chat with the locals, learn about their traditions, and maybe even sample some local delicacies. These villages offer a warm, welcoming glimpse into the culture and community that have thrived in this dramatic landscape for generations. They are the heart and soul of the fjords. As our time in the Norwegian fjords comes to an end, we begin the next chapter of our Scandinavian odyssey. We're heading east, towards Sweden. The journey itself is part of the adventure. Whether you're on a scenic train ride watching the world go by from your window, or driving through the countryside, the landscape begins to transform. The dramatic vertical world of the fjords gives way to a different kind of beauty. The mountains become gentler, rolling hills, and the landscape opens up. It's a gradual, beautiful transition from one stunning country to the next. We've crossed the border, and now we're in Sweden. The change in scenery is clear. Sweden is a land of immense forests and countless shimmering lakes. The landscape is vast, open, and serene. Tall pine and birch trees stretch as far as the eye can see, their reflection mirrored in the still, clear waters of the lakes. You'll see traditional red wooden cabins or stugas dotted along the lake shores, smoke curling from their chimneys. It's a peaceful, idyllic landscape that invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and just enjoy the moment. This is the heart of Swedish nature. Our grand Scandinavian journey is drawing to a close. After traveling through the majestic fjords of Norway and the tranquil forests of Sweden, we arrive in one of Europe's most beautiful capitals, Stockholm. Built across 14 islands, connected by over 50 bridges, it's a city where water is everywhere. You can see the historic old town, Gamla stan, with its narrow, winding streets and colorful buildings, right next to the sleek, modern architecture of the city center. It's the perfect blend of history and innovation, a vibrant, cosmopolitan city that provides a fantastic end to our incredible journey across Scandinavia. What an adventure it's been. Thank you so much for joining us on this unforgettable trip from the fjords of Norway to the cities of Sweden. We hope you feel as inspired as we do. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel adventures from around the world. Let us know in the comments which part of this trip you'd love to experience the most. Till next time, happy travels.